Don't you just love it, man? Hearing your name get called as a starter. Also hearing the crowd cheer for you every time you make a shot. Don't worry, because I felt that experience. But today, I'm going to show you a day on the court that practically changed my life forever. January 18th, 2024. We're getting ready for Slam the Stands, which is our annual unified basketball game we hold every single year ever since. I wish I knew what year it began, but sadly I don't. It's always a thriller. It's always fun. Usually in the home games we'll seem to come out on top because we're better. Just kidding. I had a lot of confidence this year. I felt like I could play way better. I was finally playing my first Slam the Stands 100% healthy after having an injured ankle, although I did have a pretty good Slam the Stands in my freshman year. But I had a lot of confidence in this one that we were going to do very well. So, of course, we have player introductions. Me and Aiden Bell read the Special Olympics oath, which I thought was pretty cool. Tip-off comes, I'm stuck getting the tip-off against someone who is like triple my height, which I thought was insane. But thankfully, we got the first score of the game with the ball in the hands of Jesse Bailey, which I thought was pretty neat.
Jesse!
Weirdly though, I was kind of off my A game a little bit. I wasn't making shots. I mean, my defense was okay. And my other teammate, Aiden Bell, was off his A game a little bit, but we just did what we could to, help get the team moving. And some of these other players on our team were taking drastic threes or just taking crazy shots. But you know what? At this point, I feel like Slam the Stands is only for the show and for the entertainment. So I wasn't getting that mad because it's a unified basketball. Like, what do you expect? So yeah, I thought a lot of things were interesting, although White River was definitely keeping it very close on us. We really had to play competitive. So I go scoreless in the first half, which is something that I've never really done before, and I wasn't really used to going scoreless in one half, which I thought that was pretty unfortunate that something like that had to happen. So, of course, though, we start the second half. I get a rebound, and then I am flying down the court because I knew the tall guy, which, by the way, his name was Harley. I knew Harley was going to be on my tail. So, of course, I get in the paint. I slow down, take the shot, and I finally make my first score of the game. And I got to hit Aiden Bell's signature celebration before he could. The little snapshot. I thought that was cool. And then I get the ball again, take another shot, make it. And then I get the ball again, and I make it again, which is 3 scores in a row, which I thought was pretty dope. But also, we had to watch out for what White River was doing. And then, for some reason, the game is over. Well, regulation is over, and it's a tie. So, and then the audience starts chanting, overtime, overtime. And that's when I knew, yeah, this was about to get real. So, first overtime begins, and it's about a minute long, and nobody scores. But then the second overtime begins, and nobody scores. The ball came out of my hand, and I get fouled. So, I have the opportunity to end the game with 1 made free throw. And unfortunately, I missed both, and I was so mad. I was just on fire. Like, how could I miss those? I may have just costed us the game. So then they start chanting overtime again, which meant we were going into triple overtime. Well, here we are in triple overtime. Me thinking the game's never gonna end. But Jake Roth gets the ball, passes it over to one of my teammates, Gary, and then gives me the ball. Or actually, he misses. I get the rebound. Shot goes in. I ended up taking 2 more free throws because I got fouled again, and we ended up winning the game when that clock hit 0. And I was so happy because I realized I just won the biggest game of the year for our team.
So that's what happens when your hard work finally pays off. You could come up in the most clutch moments. When your team needs you the most, remember all the hard work you put into the offseason. I mean, just like the story that I just went over with you, everyone. All the hard work paid off for me. All I had to do was just put in the work, and here I was. Not only making the best play in my basketball career, but just my sports career in general. And when the moment comes, you'll get to relive the stands.